Hey, what's up? Welcome to my channel. Tonight we're watching This is Spinal Tap. I'm not gonna lie, I've been avoiding this movie for some time. You guys have been suggesting this since the beginning, and every single time I watch a silly comedy, someone definitely mentions This is Spinal Tap, so I know it's a good movie. You've told me that it's a mockumentary and it's about some rock band, which I'm really looking forward to. I really like rock music, I really like older music, but I'm not gonna say I'm really educated in that. But like if they make a Queen reference, I might be able to get it. If they make a Beatles reference, I might be able to get it. If they make a Dead or Alive reference, I might be able to. When did this movie come out? This came out in 1984, This movie came out 40 years ago. 1984 was 40 years ago. Anyway, the reason why I was sort of avoiding it, which you're gonna say this is so stupid. I read this comment that said something like, I don't know exactly what it said, but it said something along the lines of, if you like music, avoid this movie, or if you want to be a musician, avoid this movie, something like that. And that stuck with me, which is kind of stupid. I mean, if it was something like that, you guys would have told me. I'm pretty sure this is just a harmless, hilarious comedy, which I'm actually really excited for. But because of that comment, I keep going back and forth with this one. But I'm actually really looking forward to it. I enjoy music, although I might not be able to get many references, but comedies are still comedies. They're still as much fun to watch. So, without any delay, let's just get right into it.
My name is Marty DeBerge. I'm a filmmaker. I make a lot of commercials. Rock club called the Electric Banana. Don't look for it, it's not there anymore. I remember being knocked out by their exuberance, their raw power. That band was Britain's now legendary Spinal Tap.
Oh, this is Spinal Tap.
When I heard that Tap was releasing a new album called Smell the Glove, I jumped at the chance to make the documentary, if you will, rockumentary.
Or mockumentary.
But I got more. A lot more.
A rockumentary by Martin.
It gives me a lot of energy, it makes me happy.
Music just unites people with the players.
Oh my god, am I gonna get copyright because of this? Oh, I've seen so many music videos that look exactly like this, and they're all such bangers. Most of my favorite songs look like this. Sort of like this, not exactly, but you know.
Nigel, you and David originally started the band back in, when was it, 1964?
So we became the originals, and we had to change our name.
Stop wasting my time. You know what I want.
Your first drummer was
John Stumpy Pepys. He died. He died in a bizarre gardening accident.
Gardening accident?
The authorities said, best leave it. It's not unsolved, really,
What?
What happened to Stumpy Joe?
Well,
Are the drummers cursed?
choked on vomit.
It was actually someone else's vomit.
Oh, whoa, no.
Well, they can't prove whose vomit it was.
Duh, stop talking about the vomit.
You
Prince
can't
Spector in
really
photographing.
dust for vomit.
Ugh. Come on, bro. You can't really dust for vomit. Who is she? Who is she? Oh, Bobby, of course.
You don't talk so much, just smile and look smart.
She knows.
Dennis!
Thanks a lot for letting us
Let's go over here and we'll all take a picture together.
This movie is gonna make me want to go back and watch a lot of music videos. I still listen to the music, but I haven't seen music videos in a long time.
You would never know you're almost 40. I mean, if I look this good from the stage, too, it's amazing.
So say all of us, tap into America!
Are you reading Yes I Can? Did you get to the part yet where Sammy's coming out of the Copa? Frank's walking down Broadway by himself. People like this, you know, when you've loved and lost the way Frank has, then you know what life's about.
This guy's hairstyle, he reminds me of Joey Tempest. It's a final countdown.
So you are hitting that market,
We're
regardless of how
certainly,
lightly New York
we're
will
certainly
stand.
I'm doing everything I can.
It's a passing thing. It's, I would never tell them this, but...
The bigger the cushion, the sweeter the pushing. That's what I said. Big bottom drive me out of my mind. How could I leave this?
Queen did it better, bro.
Each velvety cheek day, you know what I mean. How could I leave this behind?
Oh, that song is really painful to listen to.
This tasteless cover is a good indication of the lack of musical invention within. What day did the Lord create Spinal Tap, and couldn't he have rested on that day too?
Oh my god, that's a good one.
Where'd they print that?
Where'd they print that?
That's not real, is it? You can't print that.
What about the album, Ian?
There's no way to promote something that doesn't exist, you know.
Well, the Boston gig has been cancelled.
What?
All right.
I wouldn't worry about it though.
Smell the glove. Yeah.
Sounds like a provocative title. I love it. Well, wait till you see the cover.
Oh! Did my mind just get really dirty, or did I just understand what the title actually means?
To talk to you a bit about this whole issue of
Whatever's on your mind. They don't like the cover. They don't like
Well,
the
that's certainly straight.
They find it
Really
very
why?
offensive and very sexist. Pushing a black glove in her face to sniff it. You don't find that offensive? No. Care
wasn't
what
a
they
glove,
want.
believe me.
See, now this is something, Ian, that you're going to have to talk to your boys about. The White Album? What was that? There was nothing on that goddamn cover.
The Beatles did a white album.
Ian! It's Eaton Hogg. He wants to talk to you.
What?
But it's really not that offensive, Sir Dennis. Come on.
It is very offensive.
They're not going to release the album because they have decided that the cover is sexist.
Money talks and bullshit walks. And if the first album was a hit, then we could have pressed on them.
It's all a joke, isn't it? I mean, we're making
Well,
fun.
it isn't. It isn't.
We're making
She's
fun of that.
mate. It's my gun.
What are you doing with your finger? I might need it later. Put it on the table. It's terrible.
Do you remember the first song that you guys ever wrote together?
All the way home, probably.
All the Way Home sounds nice.
And I'm waiting for that train to bring you back.
This was nice.
All the way home.
Put that on the album, bro.
home. All the way home.
The makeup of your audience seems to be predominantly young boys.
We've got, armadillos in our trousers. I mean, it's really quite frightening. They run screaming.
This is genius. Whoever came up with this idea of making this,
What exactly?
genius.
This miniature bread, it's like...
This is
I've been
problem
working
with
with
the
this
food.
now about...
No,
like
you
this.
put it on the
Oh
bread
my
like
god.
this, see?
But then if you
Then
keep
you-
folding
Oh
it
my
keeps
God.
breaking.
You keep
And then
folding
you'll...
it.
Would you be holding
No,
this?
I wouldn't want to put it in my mouth.
It's a complete catastrophe.
No, you're right. Nigel, but
I mean, I
calm
don't
down.
hate it, really. It
Well,
does
it won't
disturb
happen
me.
again.
But I
It's
rise
disgusting.
above it. I'm a professional.
I'll rise above it.
Folks lend a hand in a
What the hell? His face. He did the cool guitar thing, but then he couldn't get up. Oh my god, those shots. Don't lie.
Look at the flame on that one.
Yes.
Look, I mean, it's just the sustain. Listen to it.
I'm not hearing it.
You would, though, if it were playing.
I've seen so many of these videos of rock stars just showing their guitars. They're so much fun.
Right down in here, when I'm on stage.
It's
you
a
know.
wireless.
Wireless, exactly.
Yeah. You just bought it.
Don't
and-
touch it.
Don't
touch it.
I wasn't going to look at it.
No. No, you've seen
Don't
enough
look
of that
at
one.
You've seen enough of that one.
11. Look, right across the board. 11. You're on 10 on your guitar. Where can you go from there? Where?
To 11.
Why don't you just make 10 louder and make 10 be the top number and make that a little louder?
Maybe they just numbered it 11, but it only sounds as loud as 10.
He mistakenly put you on the 7th floor with one suite. However,
That's considerably more than minor.
Yes, welcome, gentlemen. And very attractive
Hey,
they
listen,
are.
listen.
You're welcome for what? You messed up big.
Twisted old fruit here. Tells me that
I'm
you
just as
have
God
not
made
got
me,
my
sir.
reservations.
What's the difference? Duke, yeah. That's okay, we know it's Spinal Tap. That's
Very
a big
nice.
place. You sold
What's
it
that,
out.
20,000
seats.
We really should. We'll have to stand around and chat, but we gotta sit down in the lobby and wait for the limo.
We gotta sit down in the lobby and wait for the limo.
Like a wanker. What a wanker. No talent. She's got this much talent. I've seen the cover.
What's on
no,
the cover?
No, I don't think I
It's a
have.
rather lurid cover. Boy, it's much worse than Smell the Glove.
Yeah, the point is how do you...
No, we're cancelled. The gig is cancelled. Due to lack of advertising funds.
Whoa.
They're being booked into 1,200-seat arenas, 1,500-seat arenas.
Whoa, that's bad. That must suck to go from 10,000 to 1,000.
More selective.
Oh my god, that must
I
suck.
noticed it's come in useful in a couple of situations. Certainly in the topsy-turvy world of heavy rock.
Find out this promoter in the Midwest has pulled out St. Louis. We'll do it. Oh, fucking great.
What?
Milwaukee. Janine, she's going to come meet us. She come in to drop some stuff off, you know, and then go right
she's
back.
coming on the road.
She's going to travel with us. She's going to go on the road with us.
He's not happy about it, that guy. Yeah, this guy's not happy about it at all. I'm so full, my tummy aches. You guys go back to doing all of that.
Doesn't feel good. With the Thamesmen and Cups are currently residing in the Where Are They Now file. Johnny Q with you on Golden 106 and...
Oh, that must have hurt so bad.
He was going to do a TV special from here before he died.
Stand at the end of Lonely Street, that
Heartbreak Hotel. Me. No, you can't hit that note.
Since
You know what? I'm rooting for you guys. Just drop the sexy thing.
Oh, this is thoroughly depressing.
Also, we had the world's ear because we had just released an enormous selling single.
It's getting louder every day.
Guys, go back to this.
It could be calling now for you.
Oh yeah, that. Those edits.
He also died in mysterious circumstances.
Oh my god, the drummer thing. It's like being a dark arts teacher in Hogwarts. You're gonna die.
Tragic, really. He exploded on stage, and that was it. Nothing was left.
Dozens of people spontaneously combust each year.
Wow, spontaneous combustion. I didn't think we were gonna hear that in this movie. His hair doesn't remind me of Joey Tempest anymore. It was for a split second because of the bangs and blonde.
Where do you think I came from? Bloody airplane, didn't I?
Why you sad, bro?
Visitor stay, isn't it?
Here it is, lads.
David, Smell the Glove is here. Hello, Janine.
That's Smell the Glove. That's the jacket cover that's going
Shall we?
out across the...
Is it just plain black?
It's going to be like
Oh.
this all
It's going to be
black.
that simple, beautiful.
Not even your name's on it.
It's like a Black
Feels
Mirror.
So bad.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
like- well, I think it looks like death. It's like, how much more black could this be? And the answer is none. David, it's a choice.
I frankly think that this is the turning point, okay?
Well, it looks kind of cool, but it doesn't even say your names. Maybe that's what's gonna help sell the album? Whoa. Nice. Didn't know. Oh my god, he's stuck in there. Isn't that really dangerous? Is it gonna open now that there's this clone?
When I did join, you know, they did tell me. I mean,
The law of averages
the law of averages
says you will survive.
Yeah.
You're really brave for taking up that drummer position.
How many planets have you destroyed, Vin?
You know what I really, really, really want right now at this moment? I want to listen to Poison by Alice Cooper. I don't know why. I just really want to listen to that song right now. It's like full volume, 11.
I don't think they really need to see this until you're finished with it, you know.
Well, you were reading. You can read here.
There you go.
Before I met Janine, my life was cosmically a shambles.
I wonder if you have as much influence over his musical expression.
Oh, yeah.
Well, how does that go over with the other band members? I mean, you...
Well, what happens is she gives me the brutally frank version.
What's up with Nigel and Janine?
There's some sort of communication that's just not... It's just blocked or something.
What was that look, Janine?
It's pretty.
Yeah, I like it. Part of a trilogy, really, a musical trilogy that I'm doing.
It's very pretty.
Well, this piece is called Lick My Love Pump.
Oh, come on, bro. You just ruined it. Ruined it.
Keys.
What is it?
Step over here.
Do you have maybe like a metal rod or something?
Do you have any artificial plates or limbs?
I got the rock and roll, and that'll be my life. Heavy duty rock and roll brings out the duty in my soul.
What did he do with his lips? He made the heart shape. I just know how to do this.
Polymer Records, how are you? Hey, how you doing? I love your stuff. I go back with you guys. Boy, do I. Artie Fufkin, Polymer Records.
Right.
Oh, what's going on here? Hi.
Oh, they're making
Hi, guys. Artie Fufkin.
They're making a rockumentary.
Oh, thank God. Civilization. Where did I put this?
Thank God. Civilization, have I seen that guy somewhere? He looked really familiar. What is it? Oh.
Business is terrible, Artie. What can I tell you? This is the truth.
We had a relationship here. Forget about personal. What about a relationship?
Relationship is personal.
Well, we were told massive radio support.
We did massive. We did massive. We saturated.
Man, that sucks. I feel so bad for them.
Kick my ass. Enjoy. Come on. I'm not asking. I'm telling with this.
Let's do it, Tom.
Come on, Vic! Rock and roll! Let's go then.
Yeah.
Really, just drop the sexy thing. You guys are so talented. Just drop the sexy thing. These guys are so nice. They're not even doing drugs or anything.
Yeah, this way.
That's the spiral most rock stars go down into. Where are you guys going? I thought they got lost.
We're in the group. We're in the group that's playing tonight.
You go right straight through this
Oh,
door.
they did get lost.
First door you sign, authorized personnel only.
Yeah.
Open that door. That's the stage.
There we go. Hello, Cleveland! Hello, Cleveland! Let's go there.
Oh my God.
No, it might have been better if the album had been mixed right.
Oh, so your judgment is it was mixed wrong?
You can hear the lyrics on all of it.
What? What? You can't.
In Dobley.
Janine's been working on these very hard. These are a new...
His face every time he says Janine.
Zodiac.
Signs of the Zodiac.
We needed a new presentation.
This is a look for Viv. He's a Libra.
Didn't Queen do the same kind of thing, like with they made the band logo with the signs, and it looks really cool.
This, I love this. I wish I were the cartoon. That's attractive. This is your crab face.
Have you any idea what it will cost?
2 lions, crabs, and fairy. This. I can't say this.
Let's hear your suggestion.
Stonehenge.
Stonehenge. Yeah, he said that in the beginning too. Do the Stonehenge.
We go right on stage, and it's quite simple. This is, Ian can take care of this.
Consider it done.
So you're going to just take
He
care of
likes
it like
it
that?
too.
You're gonna find-
My solos are my trademark.
No.
Looks like the real thing.
Got it.
Yeah. When we get the actual set, when we get the piece,
I feel like something's gonna go terribly wrong.
when you build the actual piece.
Oh, this is the actual piece. This tiny Stonehenge.
Have you ever been to Stonehenge?
I haven't been to Stonehenge.
The triptychs are 20 feet high.
Specified 18 inches. I was given this napkin. I mean,
Lived an ancient race of people.
Whoa.
But their legacy remains into the living rock.
Oh, Stonehenge.
Stonehenge.
Where the demons dwell, where the banshees live.
Okay, a big Stonehenge would have looked good.
We'll go back in time. I will take you there. I will show you how.
Stonehenge. Beneath the haunted moon.
Did they really have to use that? They could have just not used that. That looks like pie. The sign pie. Oh my god, that is awful.
I really think you're just making a much too big a thing out of it.
Making a big thing out of it would have been a good idea.
You're not as confused as him, are you? I mean, it's not your job to be as confused as Nigel is.
It's my job.
It was not pleasant to be part of the comedy on stage. Backstage, perhaps it was very amusing.
It's not exactly the
I think that
first
maybe.
time you mess things up, is it?
I mean, there have been some.
Is she now in the band? I mean, is she
me.
singing back up? Stop screaming like a bunch of Ponzi hairdressers.
But it doesn't get solved. I mean, what do you think happened out there? What got solved
For
tonight?
She's right. She should become their manager.
There's no sex and drugs for Ian, David. You know what I do? I find lost luggage.
Okay, maybe they're just not showing us the drugs part.
Get someone else to find the lost luggage, and you should concentrate on what's
Yes.
going on stage.
Yes.
You could maybe do with some help.
Since she's already here, she's already among us.
I am offering
Wait.
to help out.
No,
here.
you're not.
You couldn't manage a classroom full of kids. I don't know what you're doing
Why
managing
don't we
that.
just
Oh,
like-
shut up! I'm
Look.
gonna.
Look, especially one who dresses
Right.
like an Australian's nightmare. So fuck you,
Well,
and fuck
fuck
all
you
of you,
too.
because I quit.
We're going to do Stonehenge tomorrow.
No, we're not going to fucking do Stonehenge.
And this arrives at 4 o'clock in Colorado. Then we've got a limo to take us to the lodge. Saturn's in the 3rd house, all right? And it's a bit rocky. But
Really
Nigel
isn't.
hasn't got one
It's
to
so
go.
clear,
Nigel, Nigel.
How would you characterize your relationship with David over the years?
We're closer than brothers. Brothers always fight.
Know the parts you did.
No, he doesn't know the part. If he knew the fucking part, he'd play it, wouldn't he? Why don't you play this alone without some fucking angel hanging over your head? You know what I mean?
You said you've grown over that.
It's your fucking wife. She's not my wife. Well, whatever the fuck she is, all right? You can't concentrate.
We're very lucky in the sense that we've got two visionaries, two totally distinct types of visionaries,
So they clash a lot.
kind of in the middle of that, kind of like lukewarm water in a sense.
That's a nice way he put it. Fire and ice, and I'm like the lukewarm water.
Go straight to the base.
To the what?
We're going to the Air Force Base.
Why are we going to an Air Force base?
Because the original gig fell through.
And when were you going to tell them?
And you are
Yes.
Spinal Tap?
I'm
Tap.
Janine.
Janine?
This is Spinal
We are such fans of your music and all
Don't
of your
lie.
records. I'm not speaking
Don't
of yours
lie.
personally, but the whole genre of the rock and roll and so many.
Okay.
Hey, my hair's getting a little shaggy too. Better not get too close to you; they'll think I'm part of the band. I'm joking, of course. Shall we? I would like to get the playing on about 1,900 hours. If that's satisfactory. About 1,830 hours.
So that's what, 50 hours?
Well, could you play a couple of slow numbers so I can dance?
Working on a sex farm.
Bro.
Poking your head.
No.
I'm gonna mow you down, sex farm woman.
He walks off and then, you know, I mean, he can't be expected to sit home and get money, so we've got to get someone else in there.
Changes that sometimes occur, and you've just got to sort of roll with them, you know. 37 people have been in this band over the years.
I can't believe it.
I thought you were like brothers.
Bring Nigel in with these people that you played with for a short period of time.
Exactly.
He's not coming back, or
No, we shan't work together again.
If I told them once, I told
Puppet
them
show in
100
Spinal Tap.
times. Dressing
Oh, we've got a bigger dressing room than the puppets, so that's good pressure. Like Nigel used to on Big Bottom. Can you double that? You recall the line. It's in America we can't do. It's Nigel's tune, it's not my tune.
I'll tell you what we're going to have to do.
Bring Nigel back.
The new birth of Spinal Tap Mark II.
They used to play for 10,000 people and now this is their crowd. That must feel so awful.
So tonight's the last show of the tour. How's that feel?
Trying to extrapolate the end of the universe. You say if the universe is indeed infinite.
Good crowd, good crowd.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. We had a 15-year ride, mate. We can take all those projects that we thought, we didn't have time for.
There's dozens. There's so.
A rock musical based on the life of Jack the Ripper.
Yeah,
Right.
Saucy Jack.
Saucy Jack.
Saucy
Now's
Jack.
the time
Oh my god.
to do
You're
that.
a naughty one.
It's like you're a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
We're lucky. Yeah. I mean, people should be envying us.
That's the positive mindset.
We'll make them, missus.
Nice thought.
Hey.
Come see the show.
Yeah.
I'm really a messenger. Sex Farm is on the charts in Japan.
Ah.
If you'd be interested in reforming, by the stroke of your hand, you're going to set. Is that what you're going to do? You're going to bring us back to life.
It's time to go in. We haven't got time to discuss this now.
I thought her becoming their manager was going to be a good thing. Turned out to be terrible. But they were already doing so bad, so... Come on guys, patch up. Go to Japan.
David, do a good show, all right?
Little girl, it's a great big world, but there's only one of me. Good night. You're sweet, but you're just for me. You still got the baby.
What are those lyrics? What are those lyrics, bro? Nice, asking me again. Well, that made me happy. This is a different drummer than the one who was lying down in the bathtub. They're in Japan. And he's back.
You feel that playing rock and roll music keeps you a child? So when you're playing, you feel like a preserved moose on stage.
Yeah. I've been listening to the classics. I've got Denham Elliott reading T.S. Eliot on this one.
Well, that's
And I've got,
interesting.
yes.
This is my exact inner structure done in a t-shirt. Exactly medically accurate.
Wouldn't be green, though.
It is green.
The blood is actually red.
Oh, well, maybe it's not green. Then.
David St. Huggins. I must admit, I've never heard anybody with that name.
He was the patron saint of quality footwear.
You feel your music is racist?
We say, love your brother. We don't say it, really, but...
We don't literally say it.
No, we don't say
I
it.
mean, you listen to some of the rubbish we did early on. I mean, a song like Sex Bomb, we're taking a sophisticated view.
Flip that.
I believe virtually everything I read. And I think that is what makes me more of a selective human than someone who doesn't believe anything.
What? What?
I'm a real fish nut. I really like fish.
You can eat fish. They don't have any feelings.
If you could not play rock and roll, what would you do?
I'd be a full-time dreamer.
As long as there's, you know, sex and drugs, I can do without a rock and roll.
Selling of some sort of product.
Oh, that's
a salesman. You think
a salesman,
you
like,
doing
no,
something?
we're all out. Do you wear black? See, that sort of thing. I think I could probably...
Against all odds, they did find success with Sex Farm. But I'm happy that they found like fans in Japan. The music wasn't the problem, the lyrics were. But this really did feel like a documentary, and watching this entire thing, I was thinking of so many songs that I want to listen to, so many music videos that I want to watch, like right now. So many things that I remembered. I couldn't tell if there were any references, but simple things here and there would remind me of other things that, you know, this movie made me want to watch again. So I would be watching a lot of rock and roll stuff for a couple of days. I do listen to the songs on a regular basis, like older songs. There are songs that I really, really love from 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. And I love those songs, and I do listen to them every now and then. I keep going back to those. But I haven't seen any music videos or stuff in so long. I don't even remember the last time I saw somebody with hair like that. So, you know, that made me miss all of that things. Basically what this movie did is made me want to go back and watch a lot of music videos. I'm going to start with Final Countdown. It's because of the bangs. Set the sound on loudest, and then one more at 11. This movie was an 11. That's what it was. This was an 11. Yeah. This was a great documentary, rockumentary. But it really, really, really made me so sad. I mean, that sucks. They showed their history and they were so famous. They were selling stadiums, 10,000, 20,000, and now they're singing for like number of people who just like so few people in the audience, and they're also booing. That sucks. That really sucks. It's good that they found their right audience at the end. Like, their song did great in Japan and they went on tour there. It must have been great to boost their morale again. But yeah, that made me so sad. You know, because it was like a documentary style. It wasn't a movie. And they were being so serious. That's why the things that they said when they were so stupid, they were so hilarious. But these guys were so serious. I don't know how they kept a straight face saying all those things, singing all those songs, but great job. Nigel getting all stressed about the bread in the beginning. It was Nigel, right? He got so stressed about the bread in the beginning. That was so funny. It's like, I'm having so much trouble. The manager's like, what's the trouble? Are you having trouble with sound check? No, it's this bread. Why is it so tiny? I can't fold it. So funny. I guess that person said not to watch it if you want to be a musician, because it could be very demotivating, I guess. I don't know. The drummer situation was hilarious. The drummer situation was seriously like, was the drummer position in their band just cursed? Because every drummer, spontaneous combustion, choked on somebody else's vomit. And the first one, I think they did not even explain what happened. They were like, just best leave it unsolved. All in all, a good movie. Made me, in a really weird way, appreciate the rock music that the really good musicians have given us. The songs that they wrote decades ago that are still bangers. Made me appreciate all of that for some reason. And yeah, it was a fun movie. And I hope you enjoyed watching this with me. If you did, then please go ahead, like and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell. I'm gonna go watch a lot of music videos, and I'll see you soon.